Today I'll be reviewing a very interesting product and it is not an IM. It is an earbud. I haven't reviewed any earbud till now because all the earbuds that I have used or auditioned, they were not that good. But this one is a bit different. Why? Let's discuss. So first of all, the problem I had with earbuds is the bass. I didn't got any bass with the earbuds that I tried. Be it a $50 earbud, be it a $300 earbud, I haven't heard anything that can give me the satisfying bass my music requires that will qualify it as a reviewable product for my channel. This one does that fully. It has a very full bass, although the sub bass is not that great. It won't give you the physical feeling. It is a bit pillowy, splashy, but the mid bass is very authoritative. It has a nice control. It is everything that you can ask for in an earbud. Of course, it is not going to rumble your brains or it is not going to shake with very heavy hip hop tracks, but it will give you enough that you can complain. I jumped a bit too quick to the sound impressions. Just wanted to let you guys see that how beautiful this is. Yeah, they're beautiful. And now if we talk about the mid-range, the mid-range though is the trickiest part of this IM. It is not very lively, it is not very dark. So if we talk about the lower mid-range does portray such a warm feeling or the tonality to the whole frequency spectrum that it is not overly bloaty, it is not overly boomy. It just maintains a perfect warmth. The best thing that I can describe it with is the HD600 kind of tuning. It is warm, it is not that detailed, it is not that textured, it is not that vibrant, but it has a very welcoming nature to every audiophiles out there. The upper mid range though is a bit safe apart from one range, and I will talk about that later. It has a very safeness to the sound which makes the overall tonality a bit safe, a bit too safe for my liking, but nevertheless it never got harsh or it never got any kind of sibilant at the mid range, which is a good part. The textures though are not that great, the details though are not that great, same with the bass, but what impressed me the most is the tonality. It is a very different kind of tonality. It is a very esoteric. You can see this tonality with 650 a lot, you can see this tonality with ZMF headphones a lot, but at this point I'm not judging anything because I'm getting the bass and I'm getting the full essence of mid-range that I like. Now if we talk about the treble is on the safer side unless there is a peak around 6 to 7k region which bugs a lot in higher volumes. So if you are in safe volume range, it will do no harm to you. But if you are cranking up your volume a bit too loud, then the 7 to 6 kilohertz range might seem a bit peaky in songs. It gets a bit piercing, but it's not that kind of issue. I get why they tuned it like that because due to the very safe nature of the triple, that little peak was necessary to give it a bit more presence. Otherwise, it will sound pure flat. It would sound very, very bland, to be exact. Now, if we talk about the technicalities are okayish with this IM. Like the only IM that I can compare it to is EBX from Nightset 25 Ti. EBX25 Ti is a lot more spacious sounding. It has a lot more staging capability. And the layerings are good. The imaging is pinpoint. Although this can produce a very large height in the stage, but it is not that much. What I can say pinpoint or spacious. Of course, this all sort of things, it depends on your HRTF and it will depend heavily head to head, but it is not that kind of wow thing that I noticed with this IM. Although it is not as heady or as scrapped in as the IMs, I never had a very out of head experience with IMs, and this gave me some sort of out of head experience. The vocalist sits in the center in front of you at a good distance, and it projects vocals to you in a lively fashion. So if you want a earbud which is warm, it has a bass, it is safe for the most part, not good in technicalities, but the tonality is esoteric and vocal focused, then I can blindly recommend you with this IM. Like to be honest, it was a dream for me to experience this kind of bass in an earbud. I always wanted to get in earbuds, but I never got the chance because of the fit and the bass region. Fit was good. It was a bit better than the EBX25 Ti. And the cable, though, I had a bit of a problem with the cable. The termination seemed a bit like I don't know, faulty. It got a bit of imbalance if I twist it a bit too much. Apart from that, excellent set. You get a case with it, you get plenty of accessories, you get these foam tips too, which I use quite a lot, and you get a clip to hang it on. Yeah, there is nothing that I can much say about this IM. Pretty great choice for the price. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got all the things that I wanted from an earbud. Forgot to mention, it was pretty hard to drive. It was moderately hard to drive. It is not as easy as any IM you can get at this price point. It was a bit of hard to get the full potential of it, and once you unlock the full potential, it performs great. The timbre, the tonality, everything a bit is quite a bit good. It gets a massive scalability upgrade due to better amps and better DACs. Now, if we talk about the genre compatibility, there are a few genres that I liked it way too much. Like rock, I liked it incredibly well. With Pink Floyd, with Dire Straits, everything just sounded pretty good with this IM. Then another thing that sounded pretty good is the Yoshi Horikawa's whole album. They sounded extremely well. Pops and all sounded okayish with this, and EDMs or any electronic bass heavy genre sounded pretty bad. So this is my review of the AFUL Polar Night. It's a great trick from my side, and yeah, see you in my next video.